Located between Hot Springs Village and Lake Washita, in a serene country setting in Jessieville, Arkansas, there is a very special place. Some people call this place spiritual. Others call it a place of recovery and renewal. Still others call this a place where miracles happen. But everyone who comes to this uncommon place calls it Sozo.
The word sozo is simply a Greek word out of the New Testament that means to save, to heal, to recover, to make whole. And that's exactly what this recovery center is designed to do, to heal these men, to recover them from their bondage of addiction, to help make their life whole once again.
I was approached, as a few others were, in 2012 about the possibility of starting a recovery system. And I was very intrigued with it. I had 31 years with the Arkansas State Police, retiring in June of 2012. And the thought of taking alcoholic and drug addicts and giving them a chance to recover and become a responsible person in society, along with a faith-based aspect to it, of not only becoming sober and non-dependent upon drugs, but to also to increase their faith, to get a good faith in God, and to learn about their Savior Jesus Christ really intrigued me.
I've been sober and in recovery and helping other men to get sober for 35 years. I've been the director of large treatment programs with over 100 employees. And I must say that I have never in my life seen anything as effective with helping men get sober and stay sober than here at Sozo Recovery Center. It is absolutely an amazing program.
I was very fortunate to experience Sozo from both a client and a staff standpoint. I've been with the Sozo Recovery Program for a little over 3 years now. And what has amazed me through the experience has been the evolution of Sozo.
My name is Richard Hunt, and I'm a grateful recovering methamphetamines addict. My sobriety date is November 17th, 2013. I'm a former client at Sozo. I spent from January of 2014 to December of 2014.
I'm Mark, and I'm an addict. Before I came to Sozo, I was in some pretty bad shape. I was using quite often. I was drinking quite often. I ended up in jail. Thankfully, Bob from Sozo came and rescued me from my wretched ways. I was in pretty bad shape coming out, but once I came here, I just felt the love and compassion here. I just felt welcomed. I was still in the gloom when I first came here until I started working the steps and meeting people. And once that happened, my whole life changed. Like, once I tried to accept it, I couldn't say that I regret my past, because it's brought me to the place that I am now. And I'm pretty proud to say that I'm an addict and that I can recover and that we can all recover. It's just a very welcoming place here.
Since I've got here at Sozo, it's been one of the most beneficial experiences of my life. I've been to many treatment centers, but this has been by far the one that's helped me the most. Most of them don't offer a combination of 12-step recovery and faith-based, God-centered recovery. That's definitely helped me with my peace of mind, my happiness, my joy, my ability to make friends, real friends. It's a great place to kind of get a foundation built for the future, for staying sober one day at a time for the rest of my life.
One Friday morning, I was visiting with a pastor friend of mine, and I asked him, do you know any other facilities? And he said, have you heard of Sozo? And I said, no, I have not. And he said, let me get you a brochure.
When we got out here, all three of us were immediately struck by the beauty of being out here in this country setting. Russ and I grew up on a farm, and Russ had places in the country like this of his own back when he was well. And it just spoke to our hearts right away. And then they were just so open to all our questions. And so it was so clear it was where he needed to be.
My physical state was terrible, but more so my spiritual state was just absolutely horrendous. And this place, Sozo, gave me the opportunity to turn back to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and renew my relationship with Jesus Christ, and also to be able to follow a 12-step program that gives me a design for living
enabling me to take each day as it comes and face life on life's terms.
In May, received a call that from him, he was in a hotel room, he was distressed, obviously under the influence of a number of things.
This place, Arkansas, Hot Springs Village, Sozo, has literally changed everything.
Yeah, it's not only transformed our son's life, as a result, it has made a huge change in our lives and all of those who love him. And that's, I guess...
You can't ask for any more than that.
No, you can't. And we have all been blessed with what has taken place in Sozo.
Sozo started out as a very, very small facility, only housing about 4 men. And through the experience and seeing what Sozo has been able to provide, we've expanded our facility to where we can house up to 17 men. There's a need for it, a huge need for recovery from drug and alcohol addiction in this community, as well as many others.
I owe my life and my freedom to my time at Sozo.
I came here 45 days ago, a broken person. I was an alcoholic, terrible alcoholic. I drank every day. My wife had kicked me out of the house for my drinking, and I came here. And like I said, that was 45 days ago. Now, I talk to my wife nightly. I have 2 daughters that had completely dissolved themselves from any participation in anything I did. Now that's turned around 180 completely. I owe it all to Sozo. There's no question about it. Had I not come here, I would probably be dead by now.
I've experienced Sozo from both sides as a former client and now as a staff member for nearly 2 years. I've been able to experience Sozo as a spirit-filled place, and God is obviously at work here. It's serene and lives are being changed.
It is a combination of faith-based approach to recovery along with the time-tested 12-step approach of AA. We just simply give a name to that higher power. We refer to that higher power as Jehovah God, the God of the Bible. And we recognize that full recovery can only come with a faithful walk with Jesus Christ, who provides that salvation, who provides that healing, who helps to make us whole.
Sozo, with its unique approach to recovery, combining thrust on spiritual growth, combined with the traditional 12-step program, showed me just how to dig deep down to identify the hurts and the issues that were in my life that were the true root causes of why I was addicted.
It's a 12-step and faith-based program, and they're helping me get closer to a God of my understanding, work through my addiction and get closer to my family again, which I never thought would happen, and make amends that I never thought I'd be able to do. Now I'm starting to work and be a normal citizen in society, which is new for me.
I know from personal experience and talking to directors of treatment programs all over the country, the most common complaint of the average client in treatment is I never see my counselor. That's why Sozo designed this program to be small, a maximum of 17 men. We give a lot of individual attention to each and every client. In terms of individual counseling sessions, they may have as many as 3, 4, or 5 a week, daily if need be. We are constantly accessible to the men.
It's truly a new way of life. That year that I spent at Sozo here, working on Ricky, working how to be a productive citizen, how to be a good son again, how to be in my daughter's life, how to be a different person. These things I cannot put a value on.
It is unique from the standpoint that we offer both a faith-based and a 12-step recovery program. In today's society, they're more focused either one on the 12-step recovery and not as much faith-based, or vice versa, faith-based and not as much 12 steps. The uniqueness of Sozo from the faith-based and the combination with the 12 steps, and also the time we really hope that these guys will give to recovery. We realize that just 28 days, 30-day programs is just not long enough. We hope that these guys will commit to 6 to 12 months of this recovery lifestyle.
It's just not stopping the bad habit. It's really transforming who you are, and that's happened to him, and as a result, it's happened to us. Yeah. And we're so thankful for that.
If this place can change my life, I'm sure it can change yours. Today I stand before you, a changed man. And if you're willing and ready, Sozo can help you do the same.
We have an incredible church family that supports this facility, supports these men, and just embraces them with love and compassion. We have devoted staff members that have, one, gone through the Sozo program, but also been in recovery for as many as 35 years.
You know, we take the disease of alcoholism and drug addiction very seriously, and also the recovery process. You know, it's a matter of life and death. However, we also believe in having fun along the way. And so the recreational activities at Sozo are plentiful, from golf to hiking to fishing, on-campus swimming pool and hot tub. It's a wonderful thing to have fellowship with friends and recover with a light heart. It's a wonderful place to learn how to live a new life.
Many of our clients come to us with no ability to pay. Many of them have hit bottom. They've lost all of their financial resources. They've been separated due to their addiction from family members that could help. And so we have tried to help them with scholarships. And that is one of the things that we want to emphasize to people that we tell about Sozo too, is that if there's any way that they could help, scholarship some of these people in that don't have the financial ability to pay. It can make a tremendous difference in their life, in their commitment to being a good member of our society, and to reestablish and sometimes establish a relationship with God.
And with the gift of the Holy Spirit that is a part of that relationship with God, these men are empowered to overcome this destructive addiction. And so we hope that you will consider if someone that you know, yourself or someone, loved one in your family is afflicted with this bondage of addiction, that you would contact us and let us give you a little bit more insight to exactly who we are and what we're about in this really unique approach, we feel like, to bringing about salvation to men who are struggling so desperately. Let us help you, and we look forward to hearing from you.